Well, yo, today is going to be the sunniest day of the week. Yay! It's gonna be cloudy and rainy all day. So just got done with one video and we're gonna move on to the next one here now. So today we're gonna be talking about schools do not create intelligence, they create obedience. So you go into the classroom on a schedule, right? Like you would for work. Basically, schools are designed to get you ready to work, right? Be a good little servant to the system, right? We want you doing good for the people who own everything. We want to be paying you a not fair wage and getting you to basically waste most of your life away because you need money, right, in the system in order to feed yourself. So, but yeah, so it's basically training you to be like a good little servant and everything. They don't teach critical thinking skills. So one example I could use is talking about, you know, the busy work that teachers would give you back in school, right? You go in there, you have just like a crap ton of like multiplication tables. This was more back in elementary school. I'm trying to think of something like high school, middle school. They just had like a ton of busy work. You basically go into the book, you look something up, you find the answer. Oh, you know, here's a sentence, something is the definition of what word, and then you go find the word, look it up in the book. There's always like I don't know, like something that's like easy to find there, like a list or whatever. So of the different vocab for like that chapter, right? If you're talking about like biology or something like that, right? So you go and you see that, you fill it all out, and I mean, I'm sure a bunch of you guys know what I'm talking about, just like the busy work. And when you think about it now, it's like, what did that really even do for you? I mean, it's school in general, like what has school really done for you, right? Like, especially if you're talking about middle school, high school. Yes, like, okay, you know how to do math, you might need to use numbers or something for your job, like maybe you have to add up money or account for money at your job or whatever. But like history, for example, like did you need to know when the Civil War happened, right? Like you didn't need to know when the Civil War happened and whatever, I don't even know what year it is. Like I mean, and like do you expect people to memorize this stuff? And even if you did memorize it, like what is it used for? Talking about like the Declaration of Independence, things like this, the history of the United States, like what has any of that really done for you? Because I think like to become a citizen you have to do like a citizen's test for that, right? But okay, like that, okay, you can study and then you be a citizen of the United States, which is an idea, right? It's a made up thing. But like what if you just like kind of sit here and think critically, which school doesn't really teach you to do that, right? But if you were to sit and think about it for a second, like what has school actually taught you? Like what has it assisted you with getting a job? No. Has it like knowing when George Washington was born isn't going to help you get a job and make money, right? So it's not even like to help you like be a better servant, right? I mean, it is to just basically get you to memorize things and become a good little boy and like just listen to what you're told basically all the time, which is another thing too. You're told to sit down and listen to the teacher the entire time, right? So it makes you be it's basically training you to be obedient, right? But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything. I mean, I guess the language and writing and stuff like that, but a lot of times, like even at the jobs that I've had, like I don't even really have to write things down that much, you know what I mean? Or like for other people, I mean, I might have to write for myself, but yeah, you can abbreviate things all the time and whatnot. I'm trying to think of what else, like science. I mean, any of the stuff that you guys learned for science, like are you ever gonna use that in like regular life? Like, I mean, if you're a truck driver or something like that, like what do you need to know, like the different chemical compounds and all those things that are like made up anyways because they're like too small to be observed, right? Like what do we all need that type of stuff for? So I mean, when you just really think about like actually when you become an adult, and then we have all these adults walking around going like, oh yeah, school didn't do shit for me and all this stuff, but like yet so these same adults, like all of them, they still send their kids to school. So I don't know, I feel like some people are kind of awake to like some of the things that I will be talking on this channel about, like the kind of like eye-opening things and like kind of like truth type things. Like I think a lot of them kind of have thought about these things or wonder about them, but it's like no one does anything about it. And like the state requires your kids to go to school, and then in order for them to go to school they have to get the poke, you know what I mean, and all this stuff. So it's just like I just don't understand. I mean, I get it because people have families to raise, like that's what they're busy doing, right? And they don't really have time to like worry about all this crap. They have to go to work, you know, 50, 60 hours just to get by, stuff like this. So like to a certain extent I do understand, because like, yeah, like I said, they don't have time for that. They take care of their kids. They love their kids the most. That's the most important thing, right? So to a certain degree, yes, it does make sense. But at the same time, it's just like, is there really not so many people that are like questioning this type of stuff? Like why is it just, I don't know, man. It just feels kind of weird, especially because like you love your kids so much and you're worried about them. Yes, I understand that, but like your kids and all your generations after are like going to be affected by these types of things, right? So, but yeah, I think the biggest example of this is, yeah, like you're just sitting there listening to someone and the teacher is just like blabbing on and on and on, telling you what you need to like believe and hear and stuff like that. And that's kind of the whole point, is they just want you to be a good little servant and listen. So anyways, my ears are freezing off right now. I'm going to go back home. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.